Hello, my name is Martin and I will show you today how to play the Ultimate board game. This is a board game based on Ultimate. It's a flying disc sport. Knowing how to play the sport is useful but not necessary to play this game. So let's start. The game consists of three phases. There is a match, the party and the final match. It represents the dynamics of a tournament between two teams. So when you split your players in two teams, you could play 2 to 8 players. You would then compete against each other to collect the most victory points. The team that collects the most points would become the ultimate champion. But let's see first what's in the box.
One field board. This is where the match happens. You have a disc token that would move back and forth, and the goal is to reach the end zone. This would mark 1 match point. When you reach 2 match points, that's the end of the match. Also, you have on it the mark for the spirit points. Each team would need to collect and manage their spirit accordingly, and the winner of the spirit would collect 1 victory point. In the box you have also 8 personal boards. On them each player can keep track of their party points and their fitness points. You would need to balance them well, because if you do too much party you may lose some fitness. Also, each player has a small rule card that explains the basics of the game. 34 party cards. Each of them would help you create the story during the party. You have some small challenges inside that you may want to do or not. You would also have 10 additional empty party cards to create your own stories.
Okay, we are ready to play. We'll take the disc token and we'll flip it to see which team is first. That's white. So, as I'm from the white team, I draw 5 cards and then each of the other players will draw 5 cards. After that, I can look at my cards and I can play as many fitness or spirit cards as I want, and then I can play a pass card. So on my turn now, I would play Introduce Yourself to Your Opponent, and that would raise my spirit point. I would then eat a banana and that would increase my fitness points. Now it's time to make a pass. I would use the forehand pass. I can choose if I want to throw 1 zone forward or 2 zones forward. If I do 1 zone, I don't need to roll the dice because that should be pretty easy. However, I feel like I want to risk it. So I'll move 2 zones forward and I need to roll 4 or more. That's 4, so that's good. This could move forward and then my opponents will have the right to defend. If my opponent has a defense card, they can play it now in order to intercept the pass. In that case, they will need 3 or more. So if my opponent rolls 2, in that case, this means that they did not manage to intercept the pass. The current player token would move to the next player, and then it's their turn to move forward. After we reach the end zone, that will be 1 match point. When one team reaches 2 match points, the match is over. However, if my opponents manage to defend, that would cause a turnover. When a turnover occurs, we would flip the disc on the other side, and then my opponents would have the disc in offense, progressing against my end zone and scoring there eventually. When a team scores 2 match points, the match would end, and then we'll distribute the victory points to the team who scored most. The team with the most spirit points would win 1 victory point. That's the match. Let's see the party. We can flip the entire board, place the party cards there, and each player draws 4 party cards. You can look at them, but don't show them to anyone else. You would keep 1 for you, and you need to distribute 3 to your opponents and friends. That would create a unique storytelling experience every time you're playing the game. The person with the best story and the team with the most party points on average will win 2 victory points. Then you would keep your fitness and party points for the next match. Your next match would become a lot more challenging because without good fitness, you could not make a lot of the hard passes and you could not use some of the cards. The next match would be exactly like the first one, and it will determine who is the winner. That's it. Now you're ready to play. Thank you for watching, and please send us if you have some feedback. Enjoy your game.